Experiences, knowledge with one another in order that we might learn from one another.
Where you don't know the rules, so you're making a mistake, right? And then an error, according to this person, would be a situation where you learn the rule and then you keep making a mistake anyways. So what do you think about this differentiation? Why do you think students can learn a rule and then continue to make mistakes even after they've learned the rule? Got it.
Are we talking to you or one another?
To each other. Oh. Also, some students just avoid structures they know they can't use. So that means some students will make fewer mistakes because they just avoid using something they're not comfortable using. Alright. So, does this information surprise you? What implications does it have for your teaching style? How can we judge our students' progress when our instruction can cause them to make more mistakes? And do you plan to change some aspect of your teaching approach due to this information?
We divide the class into teams. Then I distribute this form here that has simple English questions. Okay, simple English questions, and also maybe you can't see it, but all the last consonants. I bold them and I underline them. So, because we practice reading those words with last consonants, because as we talked earlier, most Chinese students, they don't say the last consonants of words, okay? For example, in the numbers, 5, they don't say 5, they say 5. They say 8, they say 9, okay? So, like, they don't say like, they say like, okay? They don't know, so we practice a lot using, so on the first day, we practice reading those questions. Each student will read one question and another student will answer it. And so now we'll talk about classroom rules, okay? And all this relates to the video because, okay, so, they have to arrive before the bell rings and they have to write down a word on the board. A word that they picked up from the book, from the unit that we are studying. Okay? And also...
yeah, what have you heard?
You bring it to your class.
I do. I take them here to my class. Has anyone else heard about it? Say again. Tell me. They have to talk in the mirror. What have you heard? Anything?
That's all.
What have you heard?
You're next door to me, so I always hear the giggling out of there.
What do you hear? What do you hear? You just hear the students talking?
Yeah.
Do they sound like they're having fun, or they're just bored, or English, Chinese?
So they're giggly, so they...
Face is body language, facial expressions. Can we agree on that? About 80%. All right, so the students know that. So we started talking about just introduction the first week. What are we doing? Speaking English, face-to-face. What does that mean? What do you know? And all of my classes said body language, facial expression. So they're not by themselves. So I have the full-length mirror. I make them stand in front of it and just relax. Just so that they look, because sometimes maybe you think you feel comfortable, but you don't look comfortable. Men and women, I don't know why. Then they start laughing. That's typical for every first student, like every time they try that. This is really
Do you use this to improve pronunciation at all, like to help them with their diction and to...
None of that. I'm not even, like, this is before, so I thought about all my lessons about grammar, pronunciation, and tense, and structure, and vocabulary, and I thought about the ones that aren't even there, you know.
Different majors and different levels, all 3 different levels, all mixed together. So, like, I find the feedback is, how I have to give feedback, I think it's a little, it's very much more individual than I did when I was in program A.
Right.
Because, you know, when I was in program A, okay, I want this level to get to this place, and we had these goals, and then we could give feedback on how we're progressing as a class, for the most part. Where in program B, you have this hodgepodge, it has to be more individual, a little bit more on
Korean studio video, you can do everything that Filmora does, plus the subtitle.
On their phone, is that on their phone?
No,
Or
no, on the
computer?
computer. On the computer,
Yeah. Because there's proper editing studios you can.
How that? Okay, so Sam and Samir, last semester also I attended his first presentation, presentation. This semester I suggested him to just continue this topic, but share with us the specific steps. That's so good, great. Just now I just enjoyed that. And I believe that teachers are quite clear about how to use this methodology, okay, about the video conversations. And Natalie's errors, corrections, and assessment, just now in their discussion, I'm so glad to hear teachers to share the difficulties they may face in their classes, and also they share their great ideas how to conquer such kind of difficulties, and especially how to push the students, try to focus, concentrate on, especially when teachers are correcting other students' errors. Magic mirror, yeah, that's really magic, right? Okay. And to see such new ideas every semester. We have so many teachers to contribute to this seminar and share with us their great ideas. So I would like to invite Samir, Natalie, and Laura again to the platform.